Hi, Lauren Stainbank here again. I really must do something about that picture. Get myself a new one or something. Right, well I of course got no idea what you've done. You may have joined Big Idea Mastermind, you may not have. Whatever you've done, you fall into one of these three categories. You've joined, in which case, congratulations, you won't regret it. If you haven't already, you'll be getting an email from me, a welcoming email with some kind of points pointing in the right direction on day one, okay? If the answer is no, well, I've got something also for you towards the end of this video. And three, if you may, like the lady in the cartoon, fall into the I'm not sure category. That's, again, perfectly understandable. And for the I'm not sure category, in fact, in truth, for all three categories, I'd just like to give you this, which is my email address. Please email me there with any queries, something that, you're not too sort of clear about, you want to know a bit more in depth of, or whatever. I would just point out that I'm a one-man band. I really do work on my own from home, perhaps like yourself. I do not have a team behind me, and but I do personally answer all emails. I get quite a lot, so the reply may not be instant. Forgive me for that, but I really will eventually reply to all emails. So please get in touch with whatever you've got a query about. Now, this is just a very brief resume of why I'm a founder member, in fact, of Big Idea Mastermind. There really is nothing quite like it, because rather than just being yet another product, I would call it more of a movement than a product, because you start off with the initial product, and there's everything there that you need to found your own home-based online business. Everything, absolutely everything you need to know about every form of marketing and how to drive traffic and set up landing pages and all the rest of it. It's all there, but it goes on from there, in that there are regular hangouts, there are new videos all of the time, there are events to attend. It is truly extraordinary, and it is beyond all shadow of doubt the best thing of its kind I've ever come across. And believe you me, I've bought in my time dozens of products, most of which are utterly, totally rubbish. And finally, and here I must make an earnings disclaimer, when we talk about money, I cannot guarantee what kind of money you will earn by joining Big Idea Mastermind, if indeed you will earn any at all. I don't know you. I don't know if you'll put this stuff into any kind of use, into practice. My results are not typical. I just wanted to point that out. But there are people, what I can guarantee, there are people earning very substantial incomes, and there are lots and lots of people earning $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month, which I would hope would be make quite a significant difference to your life. Right, I put this up there because what's now going to happen, you've had quite a lot of intense videos over the last few days. You will not now hear from me for another week, which may be something you may wish to celebrate. What I'm going to do is send you a weekly how-to video. In other words, this will be based 100% on my own experiences, not something I've been taught, not something I've heard from somewhere else. This is what I've found. It's based on what I found to work, what I found not to work, and it's the most sort of, I think, important points of all. In fact, next week I'm going to start with what I regard as the single most important thing that you should know to succeed online. This is something rarely touched on, and even when people do address it, they kind of skip over it and then usually just ignore it. But if you do ignore it, in my opinion, you will never ever make money online. It is extremely important, okay? Now, I will send those to you come what may, whether you have joined, you haven't joined, or you think you're never going to join. No matter what, if you're on my list, you will receive these videos once a week. The only time I'll send you anything else will be if there's a special event or something new comes up completely, and I'll send you what's called a broadcast message. That's just a one-off email to tell you about it. And I'm serious about this. We all get too many emails, so if you find my stuff irrelevant, annoying, or just plain not for you, please unsubscribe. You do that, any email that you get from me, if you scroll right down to the bottom, you'll see in small blue letters the word unsubscribe. Click on that and you'll get rid of me forever. I hope you don't, but if it's not for you, then that really is the best thing to do. I really don't want to kind of waste your time, okay? So that's about it for this email. Just to run over things briefly again, if you joined, thank you and welcome. If you're not sure, well, I'll put a link under this video to join up if you eventually do decide to do so. And if your answer is no, well, fine. You can just carry on getting emails from me. This may change your mind. In future, you may look at things differently. But if you're absolutely certain at this point this is really not for you, then, as I say, please unsubscribe, okay? Just to tell you that to take the leap into the dark will cost you the grand total of $25 a month. And in fact, you only need to be a member for 1 month to find out. In other words, you could join, find out this is not for you, and unsubscribe at any time. That's it. End of commitment. Believe me, it has got to be the best value $25 on the web by many a mile. Okay, so once again, thank you very much for watching the videos to this point. There's been a lot of them, and I thank you for your patience, and I look forward to talking to you in a week's time, which will be on a very important subject. Okay, thank you very much for watching.